Well, this is awkward. The most observant of you may be wondering why this is day 14 and not day 13. Well, this is day 13 right here. So I have a key on my keyboard that I have set up to start and stop recording, and it basically has only ever been bumped by accident. That's what happened. So I'll start by playing what bit of day 13 that I have. Our adventurer finds himself at the break of dawn, working and continuing on the build from last episode. And yeah, that's about where it cuts off. What happened in day 13 was I finished the mob farm, built the walls and the roof. But yeah, we'll get right into day 14 though. So like, subscribe, and let's go. And we are back. We're not gonna worry too much about entire intros and what. We're just gonna go for it. All right, we have some iron. We're gonna need that for the build today. All right, so we do have a fully finished and operable mob farm. I should do that. I should put just a couple of safety features on it, and it should be spawning some mobs at some point. All right, so first things first, we are just gonna need to get a little bit of stone really quickly. Oh, there's lightning. That's fun. We're gonna have to work in the storm, because if I were to skip the lightning storm, we'd skip the day, and yeah, we don't really need to do that right now. I'll come back for that coal at a further point in time. All right, 3 stacks should be plenty, and I can't really see the sun, but it looks like we're about halfway through the day, so about a quarter into the video, which means we should have plenty of time. But yes, we're going to be building a sugarcane farm today. So we're going to have to start by making a couple observers. We're going to just make 10 observers. And we're going to make 10 pistons, and we're might just gonna have to keep it at that for now, because I don't have a whole lot of iron, and I still need to build and make a collection system. Well, what we'll do is we'll build it in such a way to where we can expand it in the near future, because I definitely need it to be a lot bigger. Obviously, that's gonna require materials that we just don't have on hand quite yet, and the way that this series is structured, we don't have a whole lot of time in the episode to just go on a little side quest like that. Alright, we're just going to build a basic sugarcane farm. We're going to start up 3 blocks. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, yeah, we're going to do a whole 10. Alright, so Bog shoot like twice as slowly, which means I'm able to get like 2 axe crits before he can shoot again, so basically easy peasy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just place some staircases down. And these are going to actually hold our water. Then we're going to do pistons. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and run our redstone line. And I just have these extra slabs, so we're just going to use those. Just because it doesn't really matter. And I have them, and they're cheap to use. Now, really easily, we'll just go ahead and place, then we should be able to do our observers like this, and then place a row of blocks like this. And now, if an observer goes there, oh, well, that's not entirely what I was expecting. I think what I need to do is get rid of these blocks, and then I think I need to move these upward. And I actually am not convinced slabs will do the trick anymore, but we'll try it out. We'll try it out. I guess that makes a little bit more sense. And now, there we go. Okay, cool. Now we have a functioning sugarcane farm. We can actually go ahead and plant our sugarcane plants right away, or we should be able to. Oh, I have to put water in it. Silly me. Well, cut me some slack, guys. Cut me some slack. I've not really built one of these in a minute, and you know, it's been an interesting few episodes time. Are you serious? I can't make an infinite water source. I was pretty sure I was doing that with the other staircase on the fountain, but I mean, working on those last few episodes has been a little bit interesting, as we mentioned already, the previous episode fiasco, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't see any mobs coming out of there, which is a little concerning. Alright, now we can actually go ahead and start planting our sugarcane. Alright, so I need to use up basically all of my iron here. I'm going to make a hopper, going to make a minecart, and I'm actually going to have just enough to make a set of rails. And 16 rails should be enough. This phantom is just kind of ticking me off. My cat is in the other room yelping. I think she's maybe in heat right now. Which is kind of really annoying. And we should have some gold ingots and be able to make some powered rails. I actually just realized we're going to need another hopper as well. So that's fun. What we'll do is we'll create our rail line. Put powered rail, and then the rest can be regular. Yes, the Phantom Farm. You love to see it. And for now, we'll just kind of put these like that. We'll move them later. And then we'll put our hopper minecart. And there we go. Cool. So collection system is set up. Now what we're going to do is we're actually probably going to do a little bit of work on this farm in future episodes. Because right now, basically, we just have to click on this to collect the crop. And also, I'd like to build the front of this out of glass, but I just don't have that much glass. I have enough for most of it. So we'll just go ahead and close this up. Honestly, we don't really need a top, but we're just going to go ahead and cover it this high. And we'll leave the top open. No plants are going to get out of there. That gives us kind of an easier access to the inside. And what we'll do is we'll build a second one, like directly on the back of it in the future. But we're going to need a little bit more iron first. Alright, if we can be a little bit safe. We're in the dangerous part of town. There's so many creepers. There's so many mobs. And none of them are in the farm. So we might have to do a little bit of troubleshooting at some point. See if maybe there isn't some light getting in somehow. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab this book and we're going to go inside where it's slightly safer. Phantoms are going to be a big occurrence in this series. We have a little bit of time. We're going to go ahead and put our comment of the day for last episode. And our comment of the day for this episode, which is from Leslie's Network, it says Gravity Cat is amused. And that's good. I'm glad. Obviously, my attempt was to be amusing the Gravity Cat, so that's good to hear. I have literally no clue what a Gravity Cat is, so a little bit of explanation, a little bit of context, please. Thank you. Please. Please, I'm begging. So, the Phantoms don't really, like, do any damage. They're just annoying. So, what I want to know is there any use for Phantom Membranes other than the obvious slow falling potion and repairing elytras? Because I'm going to definitely be having a bunch of these as this series goes on. What we can do in the meantime, though, is we can actually harvest our manual sugarcane farm, which we're going to keep because it is good. I think I have like 45 plants or whatever, so it gets me about a stack and a half each time. So it's definitely good and still viable. Alright, but these phantoms are kind of annoying me. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to say thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, join the Discord server, become a channel member, follow me on Twitter, etc, etc, etc. And a big shout out to all the channel members on screen now. You guys really are so helpful to me. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.